If you are not a Mother FUFTer, you definitely need to listen to this podcast.
You are a Mother FUFTer. And if you're not, you oughta wanna be. I'm Eric Brown, your host, and with me, Mr. Mike Jones.
Hey, what's up?
Mike?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Brown? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, for sure. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. I think that this subject that we're going to dive into today really has some value for every person listening. I don't care what your role or responsibilities are. I don't care if you're a mom or you're a dad. Whoever you are, the topic today is going to benefit you. So I'm encouraging you to absolutely lock in with the intention to be influenced.
Yeah, when you initially opened it up with Mother FUFTer, I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh, yeah. No. Let's get this straight now. What we're talking about today is being a Mother FUFTer. So let's talk about this now. I had a contractor come out to my house to give me an estimate on some work that I really wanted done at my house. Contractor came out, did all of the specs he needed to, took all the measurements he needed to. I absolutely was focused and committed to have this work done. However, this individual never followed up with me, which means that he did not get the job, somebody else did. I don't care who you are, when you become a Mother FUFTer, you are an individual that follows up and follows through. That's what a Mother FUFTer is. And you ought to work to be the best Mother FUFTer on the planet, because it will allow you to be more successful at whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, Mike, I've got colleagues, though, that they're just busy. And maybe that was the deal with that contractor. He might have got busy and didn't follow through. So what would you say to the people out there that are just busy with life?
Well, if he's too busy to follow up to get the job, then clearly he's not hungry enough, baby. Somebody else that's hungry is going to be a Mother FUFTer, and they're going to be more successful than the individuals who are not following up and following through. So let's kind of dive a little deeper on this. First of all, if I am giving someone a duty to do or a specific outcome to fulfill, I am going to gain an agreement from them to deliver it by a specific time. Being a good team member, I am going to be a Mother FUFTer and follow up with them to make sure that the project is on track, that it is trending in the direction for us to be successful. And the more and more I am a Mother FUFTer, we are going to have greater success, because we are going to be meeting the agreements that we made to deliver.
So some of our listeners out there might be wondering, though, if that's micromanaging the situation. What would you say about that?
I would say it absolutely is not. However, if you feel like you are being a micromanager, it is very likely because you are doing this correctly. What I am saying to you, an example being, if we had a 30-day outcome, my commitment to you is that about 5 to 7 days into this project, I am going to check in with you and be a Mother FUFTer. I am going to manage this in game, INGAME, in game, rather than waiting to the end to be able to manage success or failure. If I am a great team member and I continually follow up and follow through with you, this project is going to be moving in the direction for us to be successful.
Yeah, so if the person, though, has the tools and the resources and the availability to deliver on the project, I mean, do you just not trust that person to get to the 30-day outcome then?
Well, see, it's not a matter of trust at this particular point, though, Mr. Brown, because what I am saying to you, in order for us to develop authentic trust, it's going to come through this process of following up and following through. the more and more I can see that the individual is trending in the direction of being successful based upon our agreement and based upon their commitment to deliver, I am going to develop authentic trust with them. I don't have to have assumptive trust with them. And as a result of that, as we continue to work together, we are going to have developed the relationship, the trusting relationship, that the following up and following through will not be as necessary moving forward.
So I've heard the expression trust but verify. So is that what you're doing, is verifying that it's trending the right direction?
Okay, so first of all, I'm not trusting and verifying. I think that is an absolutely horrible way to manage anything. If I am trusting and verifying, what it really means is that I'm not trusting at all. Because when I truly have developed the authentic trust that's going to allow me to take my hands off of it, it is not going to be necessary for me to verify, because I trust them because they do what they said they're going to do. And as a result of that, I can take my hands off of it.
Got it. Okay. So what would you suggest if it's not trending the right direction? How would you get in the game and help your colleague to get to the outcome?
Yeah, and that's where we do whatever it takes, y'all. But whenever it's not trending in the direction to hit the deadline that we agreed to, it is up to us to change our approach so that we can change our results. I can remember in a coaching call that I had today, I just said to my client, I don't care what the situation is with the team member at work that you're teaching this new project to, this new process to, the only question I want you to ask yourself is, what am I committed to do to change my approach for us to be successful? In other words, I, as the leader, will remain personally responsible for this turning out the way that we have agreed upon it taking out. I'm going to manage my team member. I'm going to support my team member to that success. And what I'm saying to you is, when you start playing the game this way, you are going to get to a point in that relationship where that individual is going to have extreme ownership of the processes and the projects that you're giving them.
Wow, so you actually heard it here first. The only question that I should be asking is, what am I committed to do to help get to the outcome?
Absolutely.
I'm not pointing a finger at someone else. It's on me.
Yeah, if you're asking that question and you become a Mother FUFTer, I'm guaranteeing you, hold me accountable, I'm guaranteeing you greater success. But I'm encouraging you to embrace this process. But the first thing that you got to do is be clear about the outcome. Communicate the outcome in a very specific manner. Get a time to deliver or a by when, so we'll know what we're managing to. And once you have that agreement, baby, execute, 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 and be a Mother FUFTer.
All right, all you Mother FUFTers out there, let's go!
Let's go get it, baby, because if you're not motherfucking on the edge, baby, you are taking up far too much room.
Here we go now.